Hi, I'm Vivette Payne of the Christian Working Woman, and it's time for another coaching moment to help you thrive in your career and life. One thing I've heard from so many women is frustration because they say there is too much on their plate. What are some things we can do? Here are a few suggestions. First of all, delete. We tend to overestimate how much we can get done and underestimate the amount of time it will take. Researchers call this the planning fallacy. The result is we fall short every time. Instead, start by deleting something today. For example, delete by clearing the clutter in your home office that makes it hard to get things done. Delete by scanning your calendar for worn-out obligations that are consuming your precious time and energy. By deleting things out of your life, you create much-needed breathing room, so you can focus on what really matters. Second, double your rate of saying no. We tend to say yes freely without thinking about the consequences, until, for example, we find ourselves stuck in a Zoom catch-up meeting and we really don't want to be in it. The most important word you can use for taking stuff off your plate is no. Here are 2 questions to ask yourself when you receive a request or an opportunity. First, if this were 2 weeks or a month out, would I still say yes? We tend to say yes to anything that is a few weeks or months out. So don't automatically commit, but think about the request and what it will take for you to fulfill it. Also, if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to, and is it worth it? This simple question allows you to be aware of the cost and what it means. Saying no gives you the bandwidth to focus on what is most important to you and say no to things that are less important. Finally, celebrate wins every day. We tend to focus on what is not working rather than what we have accomplished. We brush off our accomplishments and quickly move on to the next thing. So stop and every day celebrate your wins. For example, your win was to show up for your early morning workout. The win is discipline. Your win was to have a tough conversation with someone. The win is honesty. Your win was to publish something before you felt ready. The win is courage. Celebrating small wins has been shown to increase motivation in both our personal and professional lives. It lets us know that we are actually accomplishing something each day when we feel overwhelmed by our full plate. Try these tips to begin managing your full plate successfully. You know, putting these disciplines into practice can be challenging, and sometimes working with a coach can help. Our team of qualified coaches would love to help you get unstuck and reach your goals and your fullest potential. Visit christianworkingwoman.org to learn more about transformational coaching and to connect with a coach today.